The process is important, not the result. Some kids are good drawers, some kids aren't, but in recognizing their drawing and commenting how on the things that finding positives in that will improve the child's sense of themselves and their sense of mastery, and it'll make them want to draw again, and I've seen amazing things with children improving drawing over time. But we want to encourage them rather than discourage them. We want to encourage children to try new activities because it's through trying new things and developing and having a good experience do they develop confidence. And so that's why we want to give them the choice. You know, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And maybe if a child is doing the same thing all the time, we want to take that child and say, let's do this together. Let's encourage, find a way to incorporate something new into that child's repertoire, because it's through that the child will get confidence and a positive sense of themselves. I think it's important that we have some ground rules, and that it's that the children can come up with them or you can come up with them, but one of those ground rules is that we don't hit and we don't fight, and if we do, this is what happens. So children know ahead of time that what's okay and what's not okay. But these rules should be minimal and should create a safe environment for children. No picking on other children. Everybody plays together. Nobody's excluded. Things like that to incorporate cooperation and group work. And I think this is particularly important with shy or withdrawn children and also disabled children who often aren't included into activities. I mean, it's important that we, as I said, we treat children with respect and dignity and don't call them names or make fun of them or intimidate them. If we're feeling angry, we sometimes do that, so we need to calm down ourselves before we interact with children. But we don't want to call children names because that doesn't encourage them to try new things, and it also affects their sense of themselves and their self-esteem. It's important that adolescents, for example, they are concerned about the community. They are concerned about right and wrong. They are concerned about moral issues. And so it's important that we give them that space and that we give them the opportunity to discuss these things that are important to them, because they are. And I think, with little children you can do that too, but with adolescents, it's how they're defining themselves and getting where they fit into the larger world. So these are important issues for them that they can, they can learn from by talking about it. It's important for children to express what's going on. As we know, many children often don't talk about what's bothering them, but they will express it in other ways, such as through their drawing, through puppets, through drama, through writing stories, whatever. But it's important that children are given the opportunity to express themselves, and like I said, that they're reinforced for doing that. I mean, many of the children that I work with will start drawing pictures of what happened to them, and then over time you'll see the changes in the pictures. And this happens naturally if children are given that space to work out the things that they need to, whether it's through expressive activities or through play. I mean, often you'll see children building houses or knocking down houses or building things out of clay. And that's how children work through what's bothering them. All we need to do is give them that space, make sure it's safe, and ask them what they're doing, and show them attention.